to FKVlogs, where we talk about stuff. Yes, so this is another discussion video. I don't know what this was. But anyway, today I want to talk about something that I thought about today. I thought about it, and then I thought about it, and then I thought about it some more. And then I was really thinking about it, and I was like, ooh. And it's an interesting thing to think about, but I haven't got an answer. So I'm going to share it with you guys, and you guys can then sit and think about this. Because I was honestly thinking about it for probably an hour, maybe, thinking about it and then thinking into it and stuff like that. I like to have thinking time sometimes. Anyway, I ended up thinking about it, and you know, so basically it is the future of films. Dun dun dun. And I was just, I don't know, it was weird. So I was thinking basically how fast time is changing and how quickly technology is expanding or progressing, whichever you want to say. And I was wondering, what do you think? This is kind of the question, but I personally haven't really got an answer for it because I'm not sure. I have no idea. What do you think films will be like in 20 years? And 20 isn't technically that long. Well, it's like double of my life pretty much, but still, it's not necessarily the longest period of time. Like 20 years isn't that long. 100 years, that's just way too far to think. But in 20 years, what do you think film will be like? Because I feel like in 20 years we haven't come majorly far in film. I mean, we've had some landmarks and great things. And maybe like, I mean, I think Toy Story was the first full CGI animation. That was in the past 20 years, I'm sure. I don't know if CGI was, you know, it's pretty much in the last 20 years, give a few years, you know, we've had CGI animation, and obviously, like, you know, Jurassic Park using CGI for the dinosaurs and all stuff like that, you know, and now we have it, you know, like, look at Rise of the Planet of the Apes or Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, whatever you say. Like, how crazy is that? If you showed somebody that a few years ago, they'd be like, whoa, how did you get these apes to look so awesome without using real apes? It was like, you know, that would be incredible. So, you know, we've definitely come a long way, and I can see that, but I'm wondering where we'll go in the next 20 years, because I feel like things are getting faster, and the faster they get, you know, the more quickly we're progressing, and I can't even imagine what will happen. I'm the worst at that. Like, if somebody says to me, say I had, like, a task or something, and they're like, right, okay, you need to invent something, I cannot do it. I cannot think of something. I'm like, but everything's already been invented, but like, no, it hasn't, because something else will come along. I'm the worst at that ever. I cannot think about something. It's hard for me to imagine something that isn't already invented. I think so. I'm like, oh, this is a great thing, and then they're like, no, it's already a thing. I'm like, oh, so it is. So I find that really, really difficult. I don't know why, because my imagination is pretty good, but in terms of like inventions, I don't know why I've always been bad at imagining invention. Not that this is an invention, but technically it is, because something might be invented that progresses us further in film. I think the first colour films, like Technicolor films, I know there was some other oddments of colour in films before this, but I think the first proper colour film started to begin in the 30s, which I guess now, you know, seems like, what, is it like 80 years ago or something like that? And that's like quite a long time ago, but we've come a really long way since then. And you know, I think films in the past few years have been progressing quicker. I mean, look at Avatar. If you would have shown somebody that 50 years ago, or maybe even 30 years ago, 20 years ago, they would have been like, whoa, this is like incredible. And you know, we've now got that stuff where you stick on stuff to people, and I don't know what that's called. But you know what I mean. And I just feel like things are really progressing quickly, and I try to imagine what films will be like in 20 years, and I physically can't think. I can't imagine. I'll be 42, 41, 42, 41. Huh. Don't know why that was so hard. But anyway, I will be that old. And, you know, I'll still be watching films. I'm going to be loving films for always. I might have children, they might watch films. Animation might be way different. I don't know. Like, 3D is a relatively-ish new thing. I mean, I know they had the stupid little 3D with the red and blue a few years ago. When I was a kid, they had that. And I think, you know, maybe theme parks and stuff they did have. I think at Disney World they had a special 3D thing quite a while ago, but the kind of more IMAX 3D type 3D, you know, you've got the proper glasses and stuff that you sit on. Like, will there be 3D? Will there be 3D that we don't need 3D glasses for? Ooh. See, that'd be cool. See, that's an invention I can think of in my mind. Like, I could think, but I'm sure somebody in life has thought, oh, wouldn't that be cool? Like 3D without glasses, that'd just be better. I'd quite like that, because the glasses do kind of, because I don't wear glasses, I like watching 3D, it doesn't hurt my eyes, but the glasses hurt my ears, so occasionally after a while. Anyway, so 3D without glasses would be very cool, but I just don't know. I don't know where the future will go. but I thought it was an interesting video concept, or it was just something I was thinking about for a while, and I wanted to share with you guys. And do you ever think about this or any other type weird things? Let me know in the comments below what you think the future of films will be like in 20 years, or if you could imagine 100 years in time, which is just insane, because like probably you and I 100 years time are not going to be here, so that's really hard to imagine. Like, and that's a whole other thing. If I start thinking about that, what a film will be like after I am not even here, that's just too complicated. Too much brain thought. But anyway, 20 years, we'll go with that. What do you think the film will be like in 20 years, and how fast do you think we will, you know, further? Yeah, let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you ever thought about that, and let me know what you think about how film has changed and yada yada yay. Yeah, so thumbs up if you enjoyed this deep talk about film. It wasn't really very deep, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed sharing with you guys my thoughts, because I don't know, I just do. So hopefully you enjoy hearing them and thinking about them too, and sharing your thoughts with me. Yes, leave me comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, or if you are a newbie. There's always something here random and new. So I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye!